Hey, it's Wade. Hope you are doing awesome today. Want to share with you a little bit of the content from our 3-day weekends and 3 months coaching program. I'm going to share some of this over time. And the first thing I want to do with you is share the foundational premises. These are some of the core beliefs that we hold that if you get these, if you understand these, that it makes it possible for you to conceive and then ultimately achieve a 3-day weekend type lifestyle, whether it's exactly 3-day weekends or whatever you want it to look like. And if you don't come to these conclusions, if you don't believe these things, it makes it extremely difficult to make this sort of lifestyle happen. So the first one is that life is more precious than work. Different people hold different things dear to them: money, things, possessions, toys, relationships, achievements, pins, points, plaques. Ultimately, if you're looking for a 3-day weekend type lifestyle or a similar lifestyle where you put family and friends and fun and freedom and purpose first, it pretty much becomes apparent to you that life is more precious than work. Work is awesome. We can make a big impact, but the majority of the really just life-changing things that happen in our lives usually happen outside of work, or even if they happen inside of work, they're usually not done directly with this sense of, I need to do it for the money. They're done from a standpoint of just serving and helping, and again, just making life be awesome. The second premise is that it's possible to get the same results in less time. So for example, let's say I did 40 things in a 40-hour work week, whatever those are. I do 40 haircuts. I make 40 widgets. I paint 40 boxes, whatever it might be, but I get 40 results in a 40-hour work week. That the belief is that I could get those 40 things done perhaps within less time, maybe 38 hours, 36 hours, or our target of 32 hours, which would be 4 days of 8 hours a day instead of 5. And so the second premise is that yes, it's possible to get the same amount of results in less time through efficiency, through productivity, through focus, through learning, through getting better, through mastery, and that this is something that can help us get more results in less time so that it can eventually take us to higher levels of productivity, impact, and ultimately income. The third premise is that it's possible to get more results in less time. And this is simply a further step of our second premise, that it's possible to get the same results in less time. Going back to our example of doing 40 things in 40 hours, to be able to get the same results in less time would be able to do 40 things in, let's say, 32 hours. To be able to get more results in less time would be able to do, let's say, 48 things in 32 hours. So more results than previously were gotten before in less time. And this is something that might take a while. It might not happen right away, but like anything else, if we're continuing to grow, this is something that is extremely possible. It's almost inevitable if you keep growing and evolving, and if you don't change any of the other variables of the equation. The fourth premise is life first, then work. This is really something that Stephen Covey illustrated in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and his book, First Things First, when he used that powerful example that's been shared so many times of putting rocks into a jar and making sure that before you put in the sand or the gravel or the small pebbles or the water, that you first put in the big rocks, the most important things, and then the smaller things would fit around them. So in our lives, if our family, our friends, our relationships are most important, and we make sure we put those things first in our schedule, then we decide that yes, around those things, we will have our work time. We will have other pursuits that are less important to us. And that doesn't mean we necessarily decide exactly what our work hours are. As an entrepreneur, we might. As an employee, a freelancer, we might not be able to fully get to choose that. And yet we still know that ultimately the reason why we do things, how we do things, is focused on making sure that we take care of life, that we put life first, and we know that work is secondary. We know that free time and freedom and relationships are more valuable than money and possessions and prestige. Now, these are not empirical facts. That is not a fact what I just said. That's an opinion. That's a view of the world. So some people don't hold that view. But again, these premises are part of what it takes and almost what is required to embrace a lifestyle where we say that, yes, we're going to put ourselves first, our family, our friends, our life, and we can still have time to make a strong impact in people's lives. We can still make a solid income, contribute to the economy. We can be a responsible citizen. We can give to charity. We can volunteer. And yet ultimately, we can still have time to enjoy life every step of the way, be enjoying every week, maybe not every moment of life, but enjoying the journey and knowing that there's no amount of money that's going to guarantee our happiness, but there is the ability to be present, to be where we are, appreciative of what we have, and enjoying what's in front of us, regardless of how abundant or how unabundant, if that's a word, it may seem, but that we can simply enjoy, be where we are, and build upon that, knowing again that our life, our gifts, our purpose is really what drives us and why we're here. I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions, thoughts, feedback, I always love hearing feedback, different perspectives. I didn't make this stuff up. This is work and just stuff that I've learned over years of learning from different mentors, different people, just friends, family, and then also studying it and applying it in my own life. So I hope it serves you. As always, I look forward to helping you impact more people and make more money in less time, doing what you do best so you can better enjoy your family, your friends, and your life. Thanks for listening.